Hi everyone, welcome to week 3 of the Ontolo Link Building Strategies video series. This week we're going to be going over link prospecting, but particularly we're going to be going over link prospecting for link opportunities that already exist. So there are kind of two different ways of doing link prospecting. The first is to look for existing opportunities, and the easiest example here is looking for directories or links pages or something like that where you can just walk right in. The opportunity is there and you just make the link request or whatever is necessary to get that link. The other kind of opportunity is where you actually create the opportunity. So that's something like putting out an infographic and getting a bunch of links from directories or blogs or different publishers, etc., or doing a guest post and having that post get links. So today we're really going to be going over just the opportunities that already exist in your marketplace. The first distinction that we're going to make today is the difference between assets and opportunities. So link prospects, when you're looking for links, there are two things that you want to tie them to. Well, one of two things. And the first is tying them to your website's assets. So if you have, let's say you run a mortgage company or a bank and you have a mortgage calculator and you want to try and build links to that mortgage calculator tool, that mortgage calculator is your asset. And so when you do your link prospecting, you specifically want to look for opportunities that tie back to that specific asset, that tool. Other examples of assets are things like your blog. A writer is an asset, so a writer could produce content, so therefore they're an asset as well. Another asset could actually be your homepage. So for a directory, they want to see that you have a homepage or even just your domain name or a website. So even just having a website can be an asset. Other examples of assets are cash. If you have money to spend on buying links or sponsoring events, etc. Another asset might be if you have a nonprofit foundation, working with that nonprofit to also market yourself to other nonprofits. That can be a very valuable asset as well. So those are just a few things about, a few examples of assets. So assets are things that you build links to. They're sites that you either control or influence. It's what you're building links to. The second distinction is opportunities. So these are not on your website. The opportunities always exist elsewhere in your market space. So an opportunity might be a guest post spot on a separate blog. An opportunity might be a directory. An opportunity might be a blog comment. Another opportunity might be a sponsors page on a website. And so your opportunities, they exist outside of your website. And as you're doing your link prospecting, you want to line up your prospecting with the specific opportunity that you're looking for. So if you're looking for blogs and you're doing link building queries for blogs, you're looking for opportunities that specifically are blogs. And your opportunity is a blog link opportunity or perhaps a blog role opportunity. So your link prospecting always relates either back to your assets or your opportunities, and you want to line each of those up. You're going to have two parts of your campaign. One focuses on leveraging your assets. The other focuses on leveraging the opportunities that do exist in your market space. So once you've got your assets and opportunities defined, if your blog is your asset and opportunities that you're looking for are blog roll links, for example, once you have that defined, then you can begin going out and looking specifically for link prospects that are going to fulfill your campaign. So here I've got 5 different kinds of link prospects or ways of link prospecting, you could say. And I have them separated out here into 2 categories. This first category is relevance-based. And what I mean by relevance-based is that the link prospects that you find using these techniques, they're going to be relevant. There's some way of qualifying these links that assesses their relevance to your business and to your keywords. The second category of link prospects is much less on the relevance side. So there is a level of relevance here, but it's much less so than with these 3 methods. So I'm going to go through each of these, give some examples, and then you'll see how each of these, whether they're more or less relevant, how each of them is actually going to be useful for your link building campaign. You can use them all in different sorts of ways. We've put together 3 specific tools to actually help you with your link prospecting. We also have a fourth tool which you can purchase. It's a monthly subscription cost. It's about $500, and we take care of all of the link prospecting for you. We analyze, on average, anywhere from 5 to 10,000 URLs per week. You get a ton of data. We pull page rank values, all of that stuff. We aggregate it, we score it, and then you can search on it. It's a fantastic tool. So check it out at ontolo.com, or shoot us an email through the contact form, or send me an email at ben.wills@ontolo.com. The other tools, these are all free tools. So I want to go through them really quickly and demonstrate to you how you can use them. The first is the link building query tool. And I kind of touched on this earlier. And what you can do with the link building query tool is, again, if you're looking for blog roll links, you just select that from a drop down, you put your targeted keyword in, and we give you all of the link building queries that you'd run on Google to find those specific opportunities. Very awesome tool. We've got about 300 link building queries in it. We've got another version that we're working on that's going to be coming out in a couple weeks, so definitely check it out. That'll make the second version a lot easier for you to use. The second is the URL and hostname counter. Now what this is once you have, let's say you use the SEO book tool and you're exporting the top results for your targeted keywords. Take those exports, just take that huge list of URLs, put them in the URL and hostname counter. And what we do with that is we look at what URLs occur most often. So we'll tell you, if there's a URL that's consistently ranking across the board, what that specific URL is, but also maybe even more importantly, what host names or domain names, they're slightly different, but what host names are ranking the most across the board. And what you want to do is you want to start with this list, and you want to submit link requests or send link requests, follow the people on Twitter, subscribe to their blog, comment on their blog, do whatever you can to build the relationship with the websites, the host names that are ranking across the board for your keywords. This makes it very, very, very easy to use, and you can export the results. It's way slick. The final thing is the SERP Dominator report. We've got, if you go into the worksheet section on ontolo.com/link-building-tools, if you go into the worksheet section, you'll see a worksheet for the SERP Dominator report. And what this is it's just an easy way to organize all of your information into a spreadsheet, and you can go from there to identify your top competitors. So that's it for this week, and for next week we're going to be going over link qualification, and I'll hope to see you then.